Kamara Drive-In. Hello, everyone. I'm Jonathan Coachman. This is Madden NFL Football on Ep.8 Sports. Coming up, 2017 Offensive Rookie of the Year, Alvin Kamara. Fresh off a big performance a week ago, as it'll be the Arizona Cardinals taking on the New Orleans Saints.
First opened back in 1975, there's a look inside the iconic Mercedes-Benz Superdome in downtown New Orleans. This is what it looked like just a moment ago in the heart of New Orleans. Folks, there's no place for this noise to go in the Superdome. It is loud, and these fans are ready for football as their Saints get ready to do battle with the Arizona Cardinals. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you look at this Saints team as they enter play. They've certainly found their groove of late, winners of 5 in a row.
And I think the sky's the limit for this team. They're playing the best football that they've played in a long time.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Cardinals here, we're in October now, so everybody should be coming into form, shouldn't they?
They really should, and what you have now is a full routine established about what you want to get done and full focus on the season.
Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. So out come the Cardinals now for their opening drive. And out will come the leader of this offense, and that, of course, is their signal caller. So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. Pretty solid start for the rookie here on this first drive, Charles.
Able to have some confidence, stepping back into the pocket, move around a little bit, find open receivers, and deliver. That just means his confidence is going to continue to grow.
Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. And this is caught at the 8.
Reacting to the play. They saw it.
That's going to be caught by Kirk for a Cardinals touchdown. Christian Kirk. Up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete.
A very solid gain on that play.
Now a deep ball going to be caught here near midfield.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6 football players somehow came back to football. And that's really good for the game of football.
This quarterback now nearly perfect. 9 of 10 in this first half. It's 1st and 10. Middle of the field, he's got Butler. And they'll get this down to the 10. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. Throwing now is Murray. He's got it. Seals Jones. Touchdown Cardinals. Rookie Seals Jones. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Cardinals now adding on to their lead.
To the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Now Kamara. He's got the first down and more past midfield. The 30. 10. Touchdown, New Orleans. Alvin Kamara.
The goal for any offense versus a zone defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball in the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
Something of a rare incompletion. Remember, Charles, last week under 50% throwing the football. That's what he was, but he has turned that around in this game.
Well, last week was what's commonly known as a fluke. For him to be under 50%, not normal, not the usual.
That one doesn't find its target, but all in all, he's been much sharper this week. He was under 50% a week ago. Another good run there for a guy who, remember, on Wednesday was named NFC Offensive Player of the Week for what he did a week ago.
Yeah, and you know it takes some solid runs and some extra special ones in order to win that type of an award.
And now with that completion, he's north of 200 yards here in the first half.
And he's going to break our statistician, Marvin, isn't he?
He's lucky to be getting that one back.
After what they've done with him all day long with all the targets trying to go after him, he's obviously gotten smart, and his pride is kicked in.
Gain of 3, 2nd down.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
Breeze now on first down. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Smith. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Call it a pickup of 7, and that'll make it a second down. On second down, Kamara. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive.
That is caught. Traquan Smith. Touchdown, Saints.
Get going again. They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athlete.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. Of just over 2.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level. And Drew Brees finds him and keeps this drive moving.
The open man is Smith. Throwing again on second down. Brees.
Brandon, so many times we see the crossing route start as a quick hitter. Yeah, last week he finished at 70%. This week,
got a man open. It's Thomas. It's a touchdown for New Orleans. Inside of a minute left in the half, does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field.
So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. From the right hash, it's a 41-yard attempt. As our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Hi again, everybody. Let's get you caught up with what's going on around the league here in the unofficial midway point, Week 8 of the NFL season. We get things started with a good one in the NFC. Seattle traveling down south to take on Atlanta at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. And that one getting close to halftime with the Falcons out in front. 2 touchdown passes there for the former MVP, Matt Ryan. From there, we're off to Tennessee to check on the Titans at home in Nashville. And you can see they trail in that matchup against the Tampa Bay Bucks. A touchdown pass there for Jameis Winston. Lastly, we head to the City of Angels to check on the Rams at home in L.A.
That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
Now a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. Earl Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And the blitz does come. And that will be incomplete.
Like him, it's going to haunt my dreams, too. He was wide open. How did he overthrow him there?
Defensively, just very lucky. You know that they got away with one there.
Single receiver. Hey, you're on the
Throwing on 2nd and long. Murray. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Here's Murray. And that is incomplete.
Now what do you think they're going to try and dial up on 3rd and goal?
Well, knowing them and knowing what we just seen, I think they're throwing it. That's going to be caught by Kirk for a Cardinals touchdown. Christian Kirk.
Unusual for the team that lost it to get it back, because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, the teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Working from the gun, it's Brees. It's caught on the right side, it's Smith. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
I got you.
Again, they'll throw with Breeze. And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. It's Cardinal football, but they trail here as we get set to bring you the fourth and final quarter. He hits White, complete.
You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't get that done on that play. To help you out that way, I mean, the whole team has picked it up, and don't forget, that means the offensive line has had to pass protect pretty well, too.
Yeah, everyone dialed in.
I mean, you're talking about the best defenders in the world that you're trying to throw the ball against, and you're creating that type of a number. Fantastic job, fantastic performance, and he's going to have to ice up his arm afterwards, too. And there's another completion to the tight end. And let's face it, it is hard to...
He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Darren Waller.
And that one could very easily have been intercepted. And if it does get picked...
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete.
You're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he get a good head of steam going.
A good pickup there, 21 yards. They were in zone defensively, went with a crossing route. It's always interesting to watch that chess match.
Yeah, and I think safeties don't mind crossing routes against zone because eventually you're going to run into their territory, and that's when they lick their chops in order to get the big hit or a play on the ball.
Offensively, nice execution to find a hole, make the catch. On second and goal, Breeze. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Hassan Reddick gets him for a loss of 5. He is so tough to handle on the blitz, and that's Exhibit A.
When you're this close to the goal line, you've got to expect pressure from the defense, so the ball's got to come out fast. Got to get out of his hands quicker.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. 4 touchdown passes now for Drew Brees. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
The drive starting play, a good one. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Throwing on first down is Murray. And Waller taking it in over the middle. Touchdown, Cardinals. Darren Waller with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cardinals have taken the lead here in the 4th. Darius Philon in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
And here's a throw that's taken in by the tight end Cook.
Goes this entire game. Offensively, they got their way with him.
And this is caught. Touchdown. And they've taken the lead here in the final minute. And they're going to need a miracle. Back to throw. Murray. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Logan. And he takes it all the way down to the 3. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still, you're wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
So for New Orleans, the win here means it'll be a 7-1 first half of the season. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for the Cardinals, they fall 2 games under 500 now at 3-5. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.